This week we're looking at race and privilege, which leads to the question, are prejudice and discrimination inevitable? Is prejudice an unavoidable result of living in a world of others? Do individuals and institutional discrimination naturally follow? Given their frequency, it might seem so, but prejudice and discrimination are developed in cultural context, although they are ubiquitous in socially stratified societies. Most forms of prejudice, whether based on race, ethnicity, religion, sexual orientation, etc., are acquired as part of our enculturation from trusted elders, authority figures, media, and peers. As frustrating as the social learning of prejudice can be, it offers one positive conclusion: learned behavior patterns can be unlearned. Discrimination occurs in many forms, most notably explicit and disguised. Explicit discrimination is easier to identify because it makes no effort to hide and is an accepted norm, evident in institutions and law. It also often has an identifiable endpoint, for example, when discriminatory laws are abolished. Disguised discrimination may live on well beyond the official end of its explicit source. When it ends, if it does, there may not be a momentous event to honor the occasion. Anthropology has a strong history of standing up against discrimination, both explicit and disguised. Perhaps the most disguised or unrecognized aspect of discrimination is unearned privilege, an unnoticed and unappreciated lack of discrimination against certain groups. Anthropologist Peggy McIntosh sees having relatively light skin pigmentation in the United States as an unearned privilege because light-skinned people may do everyday things without additional attention or judgment directed at them. Fighting discrimination requires the recognition and effort of both those who are discriminated against and those who aren't. In conclusion, social categories like race, class, and ethnicity consistently confront us in our daily lives. They feel immensely real and as natural and basic as anything else in our lives. They are cultural constructions that reflect existing social, political, and economic structures in our stratified society. Our racial, class, and ethnic categories would look different to anyone from another cultural setting.